So deer hunting is a year-round thing, and going into the new year, I'm always thinking prep work for the next season. And traditionally, it's always been all on me, and I'm doing the bulk of the work. But as my sons are getting older, I'm able to pass some of that on to them and get them more involved in the work side of it. So with our home food plots this year, we really tried to get the advantage. We did run out of food the year before on those plots, so we expanded and went with some different seed blends this year, hoping just to give us that edge. So youth season opens first in Iowa, third week of September or so, and my youngest two sons were up to bat first. Hunter was going with my wife Heather and Cole, and I took Wes over, and we were both after a couple specific bucks.
It's opening season of youth season, and Cole's filming this, and Mom's filming this too, and we're at our family food plot, and my brother and my dad are over at a different food plot, a friend of ours, and Weston's gonna kill a drop time buck because he's been popping up all day, and I'm hoping that I can get a nice big one today, so I'm really excited.
So we're in the blind and things are working out. We got deer piling into the field, and my wife Heather is texting me telling me that they're seeing a buck too, and he's coming into the food plot.
You still see him? Look, just here. He's gonna come in. Don't move. Hunter, get on him. Hunter, get ready. This is safety on. Hunter, get ready. Take the safety off. Wait till he gets to the food plot and turns. High shoulder, high shoulder. Is this the one you want to shoot? Yeah. Turns. Remember, high shoulder, Hunter, high shoulder. Is this the one you want to shoot? See him? There he is. He's coming. Got him. Hunter, high shoulder, high shoulder. Shoot. You got him, Hunter, you got him.
Yeah, baby. Go
He's
down.
big. Just watch him, watch him. Did you hit him?
I believe so.
Just wait. He's just watching us.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Did you hit him? He's running still. Oh, he's gone down. Hunter, you got him. Hunter, you killed him.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hunter.
Oh my word.
You killed him.
So Hunter is able to kill opening night. He's pumped, we're excited for him. Wes is ready to get after his deer, and the whole family has tags left, so we got a lot of hunting left to do.
We're back at our house, and I shot a really nice 8-pointer, and he's solid, and took a long time to track him, except we got him tagged, we got him all gutted out, and we're hoping that we can get a lot of meat from him. He's nice and he's long, and just proud of myself.
Good job, Hunter.
It's not as big as his brothers.
I'm proud for this bad baby.
What'd you shoot him with?
350.
350 Legend, right?
Yeah.
Good deal. Opening night of youth season.
Full Draw Adventures is brought to you by Martin Archery, designed and engineered to offer the best archery experience available. Whether your game is target or hunting, Martin is at the head of the pack.
Full Draw Adventures is brought to you by SWAT Broadheads, drain your game. Dead Center Archery Products, the best stabilization money can buy. True Ball and Excel Archery. Others claim it, we prove it.
I take care of a farm for a guy. I help him manage that hunting farm. And he had a specific deer that he'd been watching for 3 years and really wanted out. And this year we were able to get him patterned, and Wes was after that deer. So this is a really good farm with a lot of good deer, and there was some really big bucks. And taking Wes in there, I had to explain to him, you know, we were after that one deer. We called him Fat Boy, and it was only Fat Boy. And he understood that, but it was still hard to watch all those big bucks walk by. So the deer are just piling into this cornfield, and we're just seeing tons of bucks, some fighting, scraping, I mean tons of action. Wes is super excited, and then finally, towards the end of the night there, Fat Boy makes his way out.
Yep, that's it. That's him. All right.
Should I grab my gun?
Just take it easy. Let's see where he goes, man. He's big body.
That's it. That does see us.
You gotta lean it down on the window.
Yep.
Okay. Hit him again.
I need to calm down.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I shot him.
Was it a good hit?
I think so. That does right over there. Still does.
Yep.
On my ear.
Yeah, we're ringing a little bit.
Yep. I need the phone. Come on.
All right.
I just killed him. I'll tell you. Love you. Okay.
Oh man. Oh man. He's a toad, Weston.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. What do you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. How are we gonna drag him out of here?
That's a good question. What's his name?
His name's Fat Boy.
Why?
He's fat.
Oh my goodness, he's huge, Weston. He's huge.
Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
All right, so we got him pulled out here this morning, get some better pictures, and do a little interview with him. It was a late night last night, but this is Wes's first buck here, and he was a 7.5-year-old plus deer that we wanted to get out of there. The landowner sent us in there after this buck alone, so we were looking for him. But we had a lot of bucks show up last night, didn't we, Wes?
Yeah.
A lot of does, and finally he came out. So we were pretty excited to see him, and then Wes made a good shot. Dropped him, he maybe went 100 yards probably after the shot. So giant buck, he weighs 240 pounds field dressed. That puts him up over 300. So just a stud of an old 8-pointer, huh, Wes?
Yeah. It's bigger than my brother's.
Full Draw Adventures is brought to you by Ozonics. Undetectable, undeniable. Black Eagle Arrows, precision carbon arrows. Threads custom bowstrings, performance, reliability, success.
We get in there November 16th, and I've got my cameraman. We're able to get into this spot that I haven't hunted yet this year, and it's a good spot during the rut, and we've got a lot of action that morning. So we've had deer all around us all morning long. We've got a couple of ozonics up in the tree with us there, and we've got some does right behind us when we notice this big buck come in, start pushing him around.
Yes, big buck. Well, actually, I don't know, he needs to turn towards me again. Yeah, he's big. Yep. He's chasing those does.
So he was up there pushing those does around, and I gave a little rattle and a little grunt, and I told my cameraman, you know, he ought to come down here, and about 20 minutes later he showed up.
That's a big deer. Good job. Score. Camera's on. Good job. And what? Yes. We haven't even done an interview.
It's been an exciting morning so far. It's just dead quiet, no wind at all, so we haven't even done an interview yet. But we've had quite a bunch of does running around. I'm pretty sure he's dead right there. He's a good one. Give me all the stuff. Yeah, he's a mature deer. Man, that probably had to put a number down on it. Probably hit a little bit close to the shoulder, but yeah, he's a good one. Wow. We got him tagged and pulled up here on top of the hill for some good pictures, and well, he's a good deer, mature deer. Splits on both twos. We had him come out this morning chasing some does, and I grunted a little bit and rattled, and he went back into the bedding area up here, and told Tim, I was like, I feel like he's gonna come check us out. And it took about 20-25 minutes probably, and he snuck right in on us and showed up. First time I saw him, he's probably 17 yards.
This segment is brought to you by 4KJT Outdoors.
We're in here tonight. It's October 1st, opening night of archery season here in Iowa. And this is the same little corn food plot that Wes shot that big 8-pointer in a week ago. And as soon as he killed that deer, a big 5-pointer moved in and started showing up really regular. And it's a deer we think is about 6 years old. And he's just got nothing for antlers, so Heather's in here tonight, hopefully gonna kill our first buck with a bow. Hopefully that guy shows up and we can get it done. Beautiful night tonight, north wind. Barometer is up over 30. Our oldest son, Cole, is bowing by himself, so hopefully he gets it done too. So we should see a lot of deer tonight. Should be fun.
So my dad was out with my mom filming her on a different spot, and so I had to go and film myself, and that can be pretty tough because you're trying to film the deer and trying to shoot at the same time. So after a little while, I looked up and there was this buck, and he was really putting on a show, making rubs and scrapes, and after a little while of filming this deer, he finally came in. I smoked him. Okay, I see him. Oh, he's gonna go down right there. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. He just went down. Oh, dang, wrong way. He just went down. I just got a big buck.
Good job, Cole. Good job.
Pick up his head there, Cole. Here, Hunter, back up with that light a little bit. Hunter, back up with your light a little bit.
Wes, step out of the way for a second.
He's a toad.
Oh my goodness,
toad.
Cole.
Good job, Cole.
Oh my goodness.
Good job.
Look at that.
This is your big butt, Cole.
I killed him.
This is your big butt.
Where's your doe?
Right where I was.
Well, we got him out here the next morning for some better pictures, and we figured out what buck this is. This is a buck that we called Pops. Last time we got pictures of him was back in June, so 4 months later last night he showed up and came in about 15 yards, and I put the hammer to him. And then a little bit later, a doe showed up and I put the hammer to her too. And then I shot them both in the micro food plot that we've been working in all summer. But the only way we could mow it was with a little push mower. So, yeah. And then we seeded that food plot by hand and did a lot of work into that. So hard work does pay off.
Stud, huh? How old is he?
It's like 8 years old.
How much did he weigh?
Gutted, he weighed 240 pounds.
Stud. Turn his antlers around a little bit.
Massive mass.
Good deal.